Global warming and the growing drought mean wildfires, especially here in California. Everyone in San Luis Obispo County has to be aware of the dangers of wildfires. In this video, I'd like to take a few minutes and talk to you about some of the things you can do to make your property more fire safe. Defensible space is the buffer you create between a building on your property and the grass, trees, shrubs, or any wildland area that surrounds it. Think of this as circles around your house. Closest to your home, 0 to 5 feet, ideally there wouldn't be anything flammable. But given HOA rules and aesthetics, that may not be practical. So you want to choose only low-growing and fire-resistant plants. Equally important, you really want to minimize or avoid using mulches that contain wood chips. They burn. And you want to remove dead leaves, twigs, branches, and anything else that's an easily flammable material. From 5 to 30 feet away from your home, that's where you really need to think three-dimensionally. You need to think about creating separation between plant groupings. Space trees at least 10 feet away from any structure or any fire source. And that means things like fire pits and pizza ovens. You want to mow your grasses, trim your shrubs, remove overhanging or intermingled branches that allow a fire to climb vertically. And finally, for any of you lucky enough to live on large lots or acreage, there's a 30 to 100 foot space that you want to consider as your buffer area. Again, you're thinking vertically and horizontally. Remember, fire spreads both up and out. So it's everything I've already mentioned, but also you need to look at the mulch that's around that property. Fallen leaves, needles, twigs. Try to keep it to a maximum of 3 inches. When you're choosing plants, choose natives and fire-resistant plants and trees. And if you live on uneven terrain, you need to increase your horizontal spacing to make up for vertical proximity. It's an unfortunate reality. Eventually, all plants will burn. It's just that some burn more quickly than others. Let's talk about fire-safe plants for a minute. They have some common characteristics. Usually, they have a high moisture content. They have lower seasonal debris and leaf litter. They tend to have a low and open growing or open branching form. Really important, they have low levels of volatile oils, resins, and waxes. That's what really burns. And most of them are slower growing. Fire-prone plants, on the other hand, often have blade or needle leaves. They're often evergreens. Many of them are grasses. Many fire-prone plants are woody. And examples like a woody black sage. They contain leaves or woods that have volatile waxes, fats, or oils. Good example of that's a eucalyptus tree. And many of the plants have gummy, resinous, or strong odored saps. Rosemary is one I can think of. Maintenance is the final and probably the most important part of fire-safe landscaping. How you prune, where you plant, how you clear your property. These are the important things that you need to do that can make a significant difference in keeping your property fire safe. Choose trees, shrubs, perennials, and annuals that are suited to your climate and to the available space. There's a huge range of climatic conditions here in San Luis Obispo County. Hot summers in the north, colder winters in our more mountainous areas, mild marine influences along our coast in South County. What grows well in the south may be stressed and a fire hazard in the north. Space plants based on their mature size, not the size they are when you purchase them. Plants that grow together often will compete for available water and can become dried out and ultimately a fire hazard. Look at the tags on the plant containers. They usually indicate the mature size. Thanks for watching. In the description box below, you'll find links to much more information that'll give you the details you need to really make your property fire safe. If you have gardening questions, ask us. Master gardeners are always around, and we're available and willing to help.